This might be the most important chart for every Bitcoin investor and every Bitcoin hodler. And I'm going to explain you exactly why. I will include this chart right there in this video, so you will see an overlay with this chart. And what you basically see is the path of the 16-year cycle. And I've divided this last part of the cycle in 3 blocks to make it very to give us a good oversight of the perspective and to give us a clear validation and invalidation, so we can use this chart in the future to determine where we are in this cycle, to get that perspective, what I've been talking about, what I think is so important. And I'm also going to explain you why. But we basically finished right now just like 3 4-year cycles, right? We got a green box and a red box. Green box is 3 years up, red box is 1 year down. The last 4-year cycle might be different, right? Like we have been talking about the 16-year cycle, where we go 1 year up, 3 years down. But it could also be 2 years up, 2 years down, right? But longer than 2 years up, I don't really see that possibility, because there's a lot of confluence with different cycles. So I think we either going to top between the end of 2023 till the end or third quarter 2024. I think that is the range where we very, very likely are going to top. So the green box, what you see is the season for buying. That is what we are actually trading in right now. The yellow box is actually an extra space for when we did not top out in the green zone. So if we didn't top out or didn't surpass previous all-time highs in the green zone during 2023, then we still have that yellow zone to get that top. If we already surpassed the all-time high in 2023, we already have seen like a parabolic during that year. At the end of the year, I'm already down to take profits. And I'm going to tell you as well, I'm going to take profits for the long term, because right now the difference in this situation is that the red box that it is coming is different than the red boxes in previous cycles, because this red box is longer. This red box takes a minimum of 2 years, and we don't know how low Bitcoin can go. So I also think that the thesis of a Bitcoin hodler is also not the right attitude to have right now in the markets. Unless if you don't need your Bitcoin for 10 years, sure, you can be a hodler, right? But we all know that's not true. You sooner or later want to cash out. Can you survive a couple of years with your hodl position going down the drain like 2022? If the answer is no, then you better cash out during the next year or years. But let's say year. So we got like 3 zones in the next cycle. The green zone, which is very clear, is the buying zone. The yellow zone, which is very clear, is only going to be used when we haven't surpassed all-time high during the green zone. And the red zone will start after a blow-off top event and basically last for a couple of years, a bear market. Minimum 2025 and 2026, but even we start at maybe even already in 2024. So for all the Bitcoin hodlers out there who are watching this channel, I'm with you. I've also been a hodler. I've been hodling Bitcoin since 2016. Actually, 2015 was the first time I bought Bitcoin. Not that much, but I've been hodling quite a while. And I also been hodling through 2 bear markets. And it's rough. It's rough, and I don't want to do it again, to be honest. And I also think that the risk to reward ratio for the hodlers right now is really turning against the hodler. Of course, if you have a time horizon of 10 years, I still think after 2026 we can actually still go up with Bitcoin, right? So that is still a good time, but it would be better to cash out, let's say in 2023 or 2024, and re-enter in 2026, right? Rather than waiting those 2 years, going through that time, going through that drawdown of 80%, and then basically, right? Basically cash out and hello. Alright, and do it like that. Sorry guys, got a little bit distracted, but I think hodling is not the right attitude during this market cycle, and that is also something that we are going to do on this channel. We are going to follow this chart. I have a couple of more charts which I will share during the next months, which is about other cycles confirming this cycle. it's also about, like, I actually really found some crazy shit in the Bitcoin charts. I found really a lot of cycles. They are based on principles from William Delbert Gann, and I think these cycles can help us tremendously in checking also local tops and bottoms during this 2023 cycle. So right now we got a roadmap. Basically, we have a map of that bigger cycle, that macro cycle, but right now we got to move within the cycle during this year, maybe during next year. We got to see and let this cycle unfold itself. And the more information we have, the more candlesticks we have, the surer we can be of a certain scenario. But the priority of these years will be the protection of the financial stability of our situation to survive a multiple year bear market. So guys, we got to do it once, we got to do it right, and that is all what counts. Of course, we like to trade in a shorter term time frame, and I'm definitely up for that. I have some plans for trading some shorter term time frames, and I will share that here on the channel, but I will also mainly share that over on WhaleAlerts. I also made an update actually yesterday, so for the ones that haven't seen that, make sure to watch that. That's about whenever I'm going to take my new long position, which is going to be soon. And yeah, but we gotta keep the perspective of the bigger picture in this cycle. That is very important, if you ask me. So guys, make sure that you save this video into a playlist or whatever. Maybe put something in your iPhone, like in your calendar, like a reminder that in a couple of years, or maybe like the end of this year basically, or maybe in 6 months even already, you get a reminder to watch this video again, and we can see wherever we are then in the cycle. But I will like continue to update you guys, of course, in the course of weeks and months. So that we all have a little bit the idea of the same path. Guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to share this video with as much people as possible. Drop your comments down below, because I really appreciate that. I really love to read those. Drop a like, also very much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I think we are going to outperform most traders during this cycle, because we've been here already for quite some time. I got a lot of knowledge in this crypto space since 2016, and I think right now I actually found something which will help us tremendously being profitable and outperform the rest of the markets on a macro perspective. And I actually do think that there is a perfect storm as well, where a lot of traders will be caught off guard with the bullishness that is going to come before the Bitcoin halving. Think about that, guys. The bullishness that is going to come before the Bitcoin halving. And then everybody expects a rally after the halving, while we might already got it before. These are just my thoughts. We have to see it unfold. We can tell it in real time whenever that's happening, right? And as long as we remain to that macro perspective, we can zoom out. That is our power. We can zoom out. Then we could say at every moment we could actually we could time the markets, right? But if we are too zoomed in a shorter term time frame, we won't be able to do that. So we really got to remain on focus here, guys. Okay, thank you all for watching. I love you all very much, guys, and I see every single one of you, hopefully in the next video. Okay, guys, bye bye.